in the unforgiving lands where the desert meets the sea.
The prize, a fleeting moment of bounty. The scent is a signal, a call to the true rulers of...
This is Scale, a living legend of the islands. For him, the food is not just a meal, it is an entitlement.
But every king has a challenger. Grim, the lead scavenger, watched from the ridge.
The true players were arriving. The collective hunger of the pack. The challenge was accepted. Scale's message was simple. Come closer.
They wouldn't attack the fortress directly. They would chip away at the walls. Their strategy was patience, provocation, and pure exhaustion.
Turning quickly, but too slow.
Fast, clean retreat after the successful feint.
The first draw.
Scale wasted precious energy turning his immense bulk.
A terrible success. Scale's venom was now deployed. The counterattack was slow, but devastating. The hyena was marked.
The battle had changed. The hyenas knew their sacrifice was a ticking clock. Now, they did not need to...
The torment was relentless. The hyenas stole pieces of the meal, not to eat.
Each tail whip was a gamble, a moment of immense power that cost the dragon valuable stored energy. The hyenas knew the cost. The coastal heat was the hyena's unseen ally. Scale's cold-blooded physiology meant every burst of speed cost him a massive toll in energy.
Triple threat, a perfect psychological attack designed not to wound, but to confuse and exhaust the massive rep. The terrain became a weapon, a simple slip. But in this deadly game,
a critical hit. The hyena understood the chinks in the armor. Unlike the first attack, this was purely tactical, meant to inflict deeper damage.
The clock was still ticking on the first bite. The neurotoxins were crippling the hyena nervous system.
Scale made the only choice left, abandon the prize to survive the heat. But the hyenas were not yet done with him.
The ultimate psychological warfare. They consumed the very thing he fought for, while he was forced to watch, defeated by the elements. The ambush. Scale still had fire left, and he reminded the hyenas that even a resting dragon remains lethal. Grim narrowly escaped.
The hyena mind is unsentimental. Fang was no longer a comrade, he was simply the second vital prize. The final retreat. The dragon abandoned the battlefield, seeking the one element that could reset his system and save his life.
The pursuit was on. The hyenas abandoned all caution. They knew that if Scale reached the cool water and the
hyenas used their collective weight and numbers to stop the dragon's retreat. The hunt was over. The final submission. The dragon's defenses crumbled under the combined pressure and his own crippling The spoils of war were collected. The hyenas dragged their immense prize back to the carcass, ensuring nothing would be left to waste. Victory was threefold. They had the original prize, the defeated dragon, and the final, necessary cost of their success.
The spoils belonged to the victors. The hyenas consumed the original prize with speed and aggression, driven by their collective hunger. The second feast. The dragon's immense body offered hours of food, a true reward for their patience and tactical genius.
The cold reality of their code. Fang's body represented high-cost protein that could not be wasted.
The ultimate survival. The comrade who died for the pack became the pack's sustenance. No room for emotion, only fuel for the next hunt. The scavenger's duty was done. Every resource was consumed, every bone stripped.
The efficiency of the hyenas was legendary. They left nothing behind, often starving the secondary scavengers of it. The dust settled, and the coastal savanna returned to its endless, brutal equilibrium.
The dragon's knowledge is passed through scent. The area was marked, a graveyard where their own kind.
The victors rested, Their superior strategy, collective strength, and cold calculation secured their survival for the days to come.
The showdown was over,